home game in the Champions League, a huge occasion. What will your message be to your players heading into such a big night for the club?
Good afternoon. My idea is try to get something like a natural. Hopefully we can play more time in Champions League, but of course it's the first match after a long time, or maybe when it's a new competition, Champions League, before was Cup of Europe. And we are motivated and we are so excited to play tomorrow with our supporters in Villa Park. This scenario, this match, remembering as well the final in the Cup of Europe played against them 42 years ago. But now, in this moment in our process, we have to try to play one match more. And of course, it's against one of the best teams in the world, and maybe favorite with another 3-4 teams to win this competition. But I want to play matches like that, and I want to play consistency matches like that. Of course, we are in Premier League, and in Premier League we are facing teams like them, favorite, Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal. I think they can win this competition this year, and they can be favorite with another team like Bayern Munich. But playing in Europe, of course, we are very, very happy to face Bayern Munich here at home, and hopefully we can enjoy tomorrow, and hopefully we can compete and to show our best tomorrow against them.
Harry Kane has been training with them, so it looks like good news on that front for Bayern. In terms of your team news, not so good news, you're without your captain, John McGinn. How big a blow for such a huge game for you and the club, and for him as well?
The injured players, I know, is the worst for them at the beginning, and with these circumstances playing in Champions League, of course, every player they want to play matches like that, but we had to accept it, and I want the best player on the field tomorrow, and I want to face their best players, and I want to play with our best players, but accepting we have some players injured, but we are ready to compete.
Mike, on you go.
Oh, yep. Hello, Mike. Compared to, say, a year ago, your squad looks deeper. Do you feel it is deeper and gives you more options now for a week where you've got 3 games very quickly like this one? And was that the plan in the summer?
It depends, but at the beginning, try to get the rules in summer, and of course we are starting to add 2 players more, like Camara and Tyrone Mings, and with the players we have in the squad, I am very happy, and we are going to play a lot of matches, hopefully more and more than previous matches we have, and it depends each match. It depends how we are getting the balance, playing matches with minutes, with some players injured, with some players maybe tired. But we are at the beginning of the season. We are building the team. The plan is building the team with the players we have, and some players they are progressively feeling comfortable and understanding our tactical idea, our demands, and it's a process. But every player at the beginning they will have opportunities to play and moment to play.
I know, you know, listening to you last year going around Europe, I know you know football history very well, and I know you know why the history of this club matters so much to the fans who'll be there tomorrow. Do you think modern players understand it in the same way? Do you think they get why, especially this game in 1982, matters here especially?
We have players with experiences in Europe.
Yes. But do you
We
think
have one of them. He played the final last year with Borussia Dortmund. And we have some players, winners before in other teams, winning trophies.
Yeah.
And for example, as well, Pau Torres, he played the semi-final 3 years ago in Liverpool in this competition. And the best experiences we can add to try to learn quick playing in Europe is the experiences we had last year in Conference League. And it's a process. Of course, some of them, they are going to debut tomorrow in Champions League. And it's a very good news for the club, for them, for me as well. I am not playing the first time in Champions League, but playing in a role like I am playing 16 years in a row in Europe, for me, it's not changing my idea. And my idea is to have to compete in Champions League, we have to enjoy this way in Champions League, we have to try to set each match playing, focusing this competition to try to get a good way there. But the most important is be consistent in the season, and through Premier League is the first objective. And tomorrow we are playing a special match for everybody, but I am preparing the match the same like I prepare on Sunday against Ipswich.
Dan Onigo.
Do you feel under any pressure? Aston Villa don't lose to Bayern Munich. They have a very good record, unbeaten.
Myself,
No, Aston Villa against Bayern Munich, they have a very good record because of 1982. They don't lose to them.
Que ayuda que el Aston Villa tenga tan buena experiencia con el Bayern de Múnich. Desde aquella victoria nos han enfrentado y le ganó la final.
it's a joke. If Aston Villa was not playing since 1982 against Bayern Munich, it's not good news. It's very bad news.
But that is why the fans are so excited. It's because
Yes, but you are asking me something I don't understand really.
Fair enough.
I don't understand.
What does it mean to you?
Because we are speaking here, we are very motivated because we are coming back to Europe last year in Conference League, this year in Champions League. And of course, Aston Villa was not playing against Bayern Munich 40 years ago. But it's not good news. It's a very bad. I think Europe is something very important, but very difficult. And this is the challenge we have now. And of course, tomorrow they are favorite. They are very favorite than us. But we are playing at home with our supporters. And even I played, because I was understanding maybe for myself, I played 2 times against them, and we compete before with the team we were the coaches playing against them. But tomorrow I want to play and I to compete against them, and I want to face them being competitive and showing our best tomorrow. But if the result they aren't, is because Aston Villa didn't play.
What does it mean to you to be involved in the Champions League and taking on one of the best teams in the world?
It's a challenge. For myself, it's a challenge. And I told yesterday the players, after the match we played on Sunday, and between the match we are going to play on Sunday against Manchester United, we are playing in England against the best team in the world, and we are playing consistency, and we are showing our capacity against them. Now we are going to face against one of the best teams in Europe as well. At the beginning, we played against Young Boys. We are playing now against Bayern Munich. We are going to play against Bologna. We are going to play against Juventus, maybe Juventus and Bayern Munich. They are the 2 teams because Aston Villa didn't play.
What does it mean to you to be involved in the Champions League and taking on one of the best teams in the world?
It's a challenge. For myself, it's a challenge. And I told yesterday the players, after the match we played on Sunday, and between the match we are going to play on Sunday against Manchester United. We are playing in England against the best team in the world, and we are playing consistency, and we are showing our capacity against them. Now we are going to face against one of the best teams in Europe as well. At the beginning, we played against Young Boys. We are playing now against Bayern Munich. We are going to play against Bologna. We are going to play against Juventus. Maybe Juventus and Bayern Munich, they are the two teams in the same level. They are here, Manchester United or Tottenham or Arsenal or Liverpool. But we are not playing against those teams in Europe. Consistency, and this is the objective. And how is my expectation? My expectation is try to compete, facing them, being competitive, and really getting our best performances, and like that, how we can be with a possibility to get good result.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
There's been a lot of focus on Diego Carlos and the mistakes towards the goal against Ipswich. You haven't had much time to work with the players, but do you do anything in particular to him to cheer him up before such a big game against Bayern Munich?
Of course, football is mistakes, and we have to accept when we are making mistakes. And starting for me, as a coach, every matches I am trying to be humble to identify my mistakes. When I am analyzing tactically, when I am analyzing as well my decision during the match, and then is after my responsibility, of course, try to identify and to correct those mistakes each match, try to correct quickly and don't repeat in this match. And with the player is the same circumstances like with me. I am trying to identify overall the mistake we are getting in each match, tactically with the team, and as well deeply when is some mistakes coming from the individual players, but never punishing, making mistake the players in the next for the next matches. I am trying always to correct, working through video, working in the pitch with the players, with the team, and on Sunday every mistake we made, we were working yesterday morning, and of course I want to try to correct firstly practicing, and secondly hopefully tomorrow on the field.
Hi, Matt. Just on Vincent Kompany, I think a few people was pride when you went from Burnley being relegated into the Bayern Munich job. How do you rate him as a coach, and do you think he's got the potential to have a really good coaching career?
Vincent Kompany, I knew him last year here with Burnley, but his career is very recognized career as a player, as a professional in football, and as a coach he started 3 years ago, and he worked in Manchester City with Guardiola, and more or less he's been successful so quick starting as a coach, because with his experiences and with the experience working with Guardiola in Manchester City, I think everything I watched of him as a coach in Burnley now in Bayern Munich is really a huge work. I think he's a coach who will have a very good future, and he's starting to be successful, but not now, even with Burnley when he promoted. Last year was difficult because it's difficult with Burnley at the beginning, favorite to relegate. Again, he didn't achieve it. He didn't achieve to keep the Premier League. But I always respect him a lot as a coach, because always the 2 matches we played, even winning, was very difficult matches. And I identify quick his hand with the team. And with Bayern Munich, I think with the players they have, for him is more easier to get the level they will want to have in their league and in Champions League. And they started really winning matches with a very good result, playing very well. And tomorrow, I know, it's a big challenge for us to try to stop them, be competitive, to adapt to their tactical idea, try to avoid their tactical idea imposing us, and we have to try to be as well competitive, imposing our game plan. This is the really amazing work we have, the coaches, how we can prepare, how we can set our game plan imposing against the opponent. But tomorrow, facing them, more difficult.